Our first guest tonight is someone who's been making waves in the rap scene here in Kelowna and beyond. He's not just a rap artist, he's a true creator, blending his passion for music, writing, and inspiring others to find their own unique paths. He's here to share his story, his journey, and some incredible music with us. Please give a very warm welcome to Darian Ray. Welcome to Kelowna After Dark. It's so great to have you here, man. Yeah. Come have a seat. Let's chat.
What's going on?
It's good, man. Yeah, you having an awesome night?
Yeah, I am.
Right on.
Thanks for having me.
I am so jacked to have you here. I am so incredibly excited to watch you lay it down, man. I was listening to your track. It's fly as hell.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm super jacked. You want to dive into some questions and talk about your story?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Your social media posts have a lot of insight about what it means to be a creator. Can you tell us what being a creator means to you personally?
It's kind of interesting nowadays, you know, everyone thinks being a creator is like an influencer online, social media. But for me, like being a creator is just we all are creators. Like we all naturally create everything we do. We create our realities, our life, and down to, you know, our habits and everything. So being a creator to me is like, it's something you do regardless of if you're creating social media posts or you're always creating something. And so, yeah, for me, it's about owning that and really just like leaning into that side of you and being like intentional with what you want to create in your life.
Yeah, that seems like the smart way to go. I like that super positive energy.
Yeah.
I like it. You talk about setting your own goals and not necessarily the ones that societies or others kind of give to you, but what you want personally. And what does that mean to you to be able to do that?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. As I was growing up, I sort of realized that, you know, my mom instilled a lot of beliefs and goals in me that I thought were mine, but they weren't. They were hers, right? And not just her, society, right? You know, they tell you need to go to school, work a 9 to 5, like go to college, go to university, all these things. And so I always didn't feel like that was something I wanted to do, but I started doing it because I thought that's what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But something didn't feel right. And so as I got older and just started leaning into like who I am more, I just started to realize that, hey, I can do whatever I want to do. That actually brings me fulfillment, purpose, and joy, really.
That's incredible. That's incredibly brave to do that, right? To go against the grain and just do what you find to be true to you.
Yeah, I mean, some people say so, but I don't know. For me, it just felt like the right thing to do. Like I was more conflicted doing it than doing the things that, you know, society was telling me to do than actually doing my own thing. Yeah. So it didn't really feel like courageous or brave. It felt like the right thing to do.
Well, you just found your authentic self then. Good for you. Yeah, I like it. That works. I'm here for it. You're involved in a lot of different things, music, writing, traveling the world. How do you balance all these passions?
You know, the main thing is just having priorities because you can't do everything, even if you want to. So it's like, okay, well, what do I prioritize? So for me, it's my business. So I have my own business and that's sort of my main priority because, you know, it pays the bills and all those things.
Yeah, those are good things.
Yeah, absolutely. But with that being said, you know, I have my music, which is sort of a creative outlet. And just really good for me to, you know, still have that, but I can't give it my 100% because, you know, that has to go to other things. And then I just love playing chess, playing basketball, just obviously family time.
That's awesome, man.
But, you know, without those priorities and sort of a hierarchy, you end up just like not building in any area because you're trying to just 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, 20%.
Yeah.
Versus, you know, what needs to be prioritized and then the rest can kind of fall in line from there.
Yeah, that makes sense. How were you able to then discern what you wanted to be a priority? Like, how did you lead yourself into finding out what was most important to you?
Yeah, it was mostly just what did I want to do? What did I find the most joy doing?
That's awesome.
So, like my business right now, I run a consulting business and I love it.
That's cool, man.
I love it.
Okay, tell me more about that.
Yeah, so I run an online consulting business. I essentially help coaches generate leads for their coaching business.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I get to see transformations every day, you know, helping these people, you know, grow their business and things like that. And so I love that and it's fulfilling for me, pays well.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then after that, you know, I can choose my own hours, how many clients I want to take. So then, you know, I finish work, say, you know, 2, 3 p.m. And then it's like, okay, what do I want to do today? You know, do I want to make some music? Do I want to take my mom out for dinner? What do I want to go do? You know what I mean? And so the priorities start from, you know, that is my main priority just because, you know, it sets up my life for everything else. Yeah. And then I love my music, and then anything else from there is just sort of like how the wind blows, you know?
Yeah, fair enough, man.
Yeah.
That's great. So does that mean with the way that your life is right now, would you say that you have reached success because you have the freedom to do what you want to do?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's tough. I'm always in this sort of limbo balance with myself, trying to figure out, you know, when are you, you know, satisfied with how far you've come, and just being grateful and being able to look back and be like, yeah, I built this, I'm here.
Yeah.
But also still remaining like wanting more, right? Because if you're always wanting more and you're never satisfied, then you're never, so there's like this tug of war going on. But I would say for me, it's just, I would say I'm successful, especially, you know, where I was, you know, 4 years ago.
Yeah, you've come like through an incredible journey. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Awesome.
Definitely open to talking about it. So yeah, in my 20s, like early 20s, I started drinking a lot. And it kind of just started to take over my life. So I just was drinking every day, and then, you know, it just kind of whirlwinded around me. And then I had an accident when I was in my mid-20s, and I lost my right eye.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That sucks,
So
man.
I have a fake eye here. And that was just sort of a huge sign for me, like, yo, like, you're going to die, or things are just getting worse, right? So there was sort of this turning point, and it sucks for me that it had to be such like a severe thing. But where I am now, I don't regret it. I wouldn't change anything, because it pushed me forward. So there was so much momentum going down that when I decided to go up, it was just like, it shot me up.
That's awesome. I love that you have such an incredibly positive attitude, because I mean, it's all about perspective, right? Any day can be a bad day. Any day can be a great day. Just how are you looking at it?
Yeah, and of course now, right?
Yeah.
You know, in the moment, obviously, I was, you know, devastated and all these things, but
I can only imagine. That would have been
but you know,
dramatic.
In hindsight, yeah, like it's great. So referencing the growth, but still having that hunger to like, I want more.
Yeah.
Because success it looks different for everybody, right? It's
Absolutely.
such a broad word.
Yeah. I think that's incredible, though, that you get to live with such positivity and you're pursuing your passions and you're killing it. Like, man, you are damn talented, legit.
Thank you.
Like, absolutely.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
I also hear that you are really involved in like community aspects and things like that. You did hip hop for the homeless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to tell me about that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Great.
One of my friends, Alexi, he's an artist here in Kelowna as well, was kind of putting together this fundraiser for the homeless and stuff. And they were just looking for artists, and they asked me if I would, you know, want to. And so it was just such a strong purpose and mission. Like, it was hard for me to say no. Right?
Yeah.
There was really no reason to say no. So yeah, I did that. And then I'm always trying to, you know, like, I volunteer at the Friendship Society downtown, 'cause I'm Indigenous.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
I'm trying to help out in that and just do what I can. And yeah, the more I grow, hopefully the more that I can bring awareness to certain things.
That's awesome. I like that you lift people up with you. That's great. That's super commendable. I like aspire to do the same and bring positivity to people. That's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's wonderful. On your posts on social media, it has a lot of motivational themes, right? So what drives you to put those messages out there to all of your followers and share that with them?
I think it's just being at such like a low point in my life. So because I realize there's people that are still there. Maybe not the same, it looks different for them, but at the end of the day, you know, there's certain messages that I could send out there that would resonate with someone who's maybe there.
Yeah.
Or drinking a lot, or lost, you know, not following their, you know, purpose or whatever. So if it finds them, great, because I'm actually proof of that you can turn things around, you know. It's not, so that's why, because I know that everyone's at a different point in their journey, and I just so happen to be, you know, at a further along stage. And so, hopefully it just finds the right person.
Absolutely. Well, your messages definitely speak to me. I love them. I think they're super inspirational. Yeah, I mean, keep fighting the good fight, man. Keep putting it out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about.
I've also gone through and we've seen that you like to find joy and excitement, and you really focus on growth. So what has been one of your biggest growth moments in your journey after your initial push forward?
Like after getting sober? Yeah, because that was obviously the biggest one.
Big launching point.
Probably just going all in with my business and just committing to it. Because, you know, sometimes it's easy to have one foot in something and one foot out because you're scared you're gonna fail. So at least you can say like, oh, I didn't give it my all or whatever. So I just kind of sucked it up and I was like, I'm gonna give this my all, and if I fail, I fail. But it ended up turning out pretty well for me.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, probably that.
What's the biggest challenge that you've faced as an independent artist, and how did you overcome it?
I haven't really had a challenge with the art per se.
That's great.
I love creating and writing and stuff. So the biggest challenge actually is just trying to make sure that I keep it like a passion, because I never wanted my music to be my job, right? And so that's why I'm in such a good place right now with my business. I can put a lot of my focus there.
Yeah.
And then once that's done for the day, I can just go make beats and go rap and go, like, it's the coolest thing ever, right?
Heck
and
yeah.
I couldn't imagine doing that as like a full-time job. Like, I have to do this or I have to do this, because that's not what it's about for me. So the hardest part is just probably just keep making sure I keep that balance, because there's always going to be a part of me that wonders like, hey, what if I put the focus I'm putting into my business on my music? Like, where would I be right now?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm happy with the way I prioritize things.
Well, that's good. And that's all you can ask for, right? Is just be happy and living in your authentic space.
Yeah, for now. And hey, if things change, right? I'm open to that too.
Oh, that's good. That's really important, right? I mean, life coming at you, as long as you're open to it, you can just roll with it and make it good.
Definitely.
Right on. Do you have a specific routine or ritual that you do when you're going to write or perform?
Yeah, I usually smudge.
Okay, cool.
So
I love it.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know what smudging is, it's essentially a First Nations tradition where you burn sage and you cleanse yourself and the environment, and you burn it, and then you just say like a prayer or intentions or anything like that. But yeah, it usually puts me in just a good space, a good like headspace before I go do anything that's kind of either nerve-wracking or just a little out of my comfort zone.
That's awesome. Yeah, it sounds like that's really helpful.
Yeah.
If it works, right?
It works.
Absolutely.
Maybe it's placebo, I don't know, but it feels good.
You know what? I don't know about all that. There's got to be something. There's got to be something, right?
I mean, hey, I'm still doing it, so yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
That's fabulous. Yeah, my mom's Métis, so I know a little bit, like, just about kind of that thing.
Nice.
I dig it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You have this idea about creating a roadmap for your ideal life and then executing it daily. What are the top 3 things on your roadmap right now?
The main thing with my business is probably, it's essentially just growing it more. I want to scale it. Double my current income.
Right on.
So that's a big goal for me right now. And then for my personal life, I do calisthenics, so it's like body weight workouts.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
so I do a lot of that, and so I'm working on getting to 7 muscle ups.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm at 6 right now. I need 1 more.
Hey-o, there you go.
Yeah. And so that's like my health and fitness goal. And then my personal goal is probably just, I'm working on a EP right now. It's just like a small 4 or 5 like track project.
Nice.
So I want to release that before the end of the year. So yeah, I like to prioritize my goals for like business, health and wellness, and then like personal.
I think that's a great idea.
So those 3 right there, yeah. That's
right
it.
On. Are you feeling like you want to show us your vibe and your moves? I would love to watch you go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So this song is called Royalty. It's probably my favorite song I've ever released. And this song is about loving yourself and essentially just treating yourself like you're royal, like royalty.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, let's run it. Let's go. Woo. All right. Make some noise, crowd. Come on. Born with it, it's on my DNA, I was sworn with it, I formed with it, I spawned in it, I'm rose gold with a thorn in it, I'm an old soul with a cold flow that I mold slow when I'm warming it, solos leave low blows like GoPros with whores in it, I don't see much competition, make them disappear, they ain't even flirted with my hemisphere, compositions make oppositions, no day position like crystal clear, clinky bling, no pinky rings or stinky flings with no females, think of things then link the things to intentions of great detail, to write them out just despite the doubt, I don't need the clout, I just love it. My life's a game, my character, I pull the strings like a puppet. I'm shooting shots, writing rhymes, looping lots, citing signs, I'm grouping thoughts, recruiting bots, recoup alive while I type online. Get up out my way, you don't see the vision clearly. I can feel your energy, but I don't let it near me. I smudge my room, I smudge my flesh so I can feel it dearly. Always burn the sage, but I don't never let it sear me. You say you royal, but not living like you know you are. Make some noise.
Go level up, protect your family, make them spoiled, dog. You are a king, go out and show you are. You say you're royal, but not living like you know you are. What you eat, what you think, they make you spoiled, dog. Go level up, protect your family, make them spoiled, dog. You run the show, you are a king. You're the architect, you're the alchemist that'll actualize reality. Most aspirations are actually like adoration of fallacy. Not you though, cool Joe, you feisty with that crown on. Scepters make leopards of bad hoes with they gowns on. But who knew you're like kung fu with a little mix of a guru. Voodoo on a new moon for a little fix of that woo woo. But you just call that shit magic. You manipulate energy, they may call that shit savage. But you don't stipulate energy, no iron fist, just I am this. Affirmations that build your words, you curve them like spells while masturbating your will and imposing it, never frozen with any situation that may arise. Cause you made the rise, you raised your vibe to obey the ties of afraid don't buy. Damn. When you're feeling yourself, you gotta fill in the doubt. Cause when you're willing a million, you only feeling yourself. But when you're killing the building, then when you're chilling it out. But you would never play the role, you would never let them win. Forget about what they control and focus on a better end. Yeah, when it's royalty that's always on your mind. You love it, make some noise, come on! When it's royalty that's always on your mind. For all your doubt gets left behind. This shit is royalty, it's meant for you. This shit is royalty, it's meant for you. So keep on dreaming, keep on scheming, let intention through. And love yourself, cause being royal is what you're meant to do.
Yeah!
Let's go! Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Let's go!
Freaking brilliant!
That felt amazing.
Yeah, dude, you killed it.
Let's go.
Like, get the butter, that shit is toast.
Oh shit.
That was sick, man. I loved it. Can I be super lame and give you a high five?
Absolutely.
What? Yeah, man.
That's all lame.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
I'm feeling it. Should we give up some more noise? Let's make some noise for Darian Ray, guys.
Thank you, man.
Awesome. Let me
so
shake
much.
your hand,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you very much for coming on
Thanks
our
for
show.
having me.
Yeah, I had a blast,
that was
man.
awesome.
Yeah, keep it kicking. I'm going to follow you. I'm going to see what you're up to. I'm going to check out your new music, too.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
Have a good
See ya.
night. Give it up one more time for Darian Ray. Incredible.